YouTube, what's going on? It's your host, Always Aiming. Welcome to another presentation and episode of the Gunners Podcast. Okay, and today's episode, I'm gonna be looking into this whole pistol brace thing that's been going on. I've been hearing talks and little videos here and there about somebody so-called emailed the ATF asking like permission to use a pistol brace or something like that. So we about to look into it together and see what they're talking about. I've seen like one or two videos about it, and it just seems bizarre to me. But we gonna go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna play this video right here and refresh my memory about the whole topic, and we're gonna get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully be able to put in some B-roll. I do have my laptop right here. I'm gonna try to put in some B-roll of what I'm looking at least far as I guess the email and the paperwork and stuff like that here and there. Before I get into it, make sure you guys smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe, turn your notifications bell on so you can stay tuned in to the Always Aiming channel and to the Gunners Podcast playlist. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this video right here. So apparently this is from Gun Owners of America. That's one of the firearms, the concealed carry firearms type of advocate companies. They like help with our rights and pretty much standing up for armed citizens, legally armed citizens, whether in court battles and stuff like that, and you know, just putting up their fight that we need against the ATF and anti Second Amendment laws and on stuff like that. And yeah, I guess one of their members apparently had sent them this email to the ATF, and they also sent their once the ATF responded to the email, I guess they sent it to Gun Owners of America to see what their input was. So the firearm was a CZ Scorpion Micro, and he had a question about attaching his pistol brace. Like I said, he was asking the ATF, basically asking the ATF, would this become an SBR if I was to attach a pistol brace to it? Okay, so his email was, it doesn't say a name or who it was. It just says, "Dear ATF, I recently purchased a CZ Scorpion Mini Plus pistol and I'm considering installing a pistol brace. However, I have encountered conflicting information regarding whether this modification will require the firearm to be registered as an SBR. Could you please provide clarification on the applicable regulations? Thank you for your assistance. Sincerely." Okay, I got something I want to say, but I feel like there might be spoilers for what I'll say later on, so I'm gonna just continue. So that's what the person said, and the ATF's response to that question is, so this comes from the FIPB regulatory division. It's a specific subdivision in the ATF. I forget what it stands for, federal something, I don't know, but I know it's a subdivision of the ATF that handles specific areas and things within the ATF. So it says so they I guess they blurred out, for the protection of the person, apparently they blurred out the person's email. So the ATF says, "Hello, blank. Thank you for your recent inquiry to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosive, (ATF). This is in response to your email in which you inquired about stabilizing braces. In your message, you stated you recently purchased a CZ Scorpion Mini pistol and are considering installing a pistol brace. You then stated that you've encountered conflicting information regarding whether this modification will require the firearm to be registered as an SBR and asked for clarification on this topic." Okay, moving on. Where's the part 2 to this email? So the second part of the email, continuing, um, let's see, board design, redesign made, intended to be fired from the shoulder. So they're basically saying that the NFA, and that they're basically reiterating what the NFA is already put. I guess what they're trying to interpret their definition of an SBR and the whole pistol brace thing. Basically, the old news, the same stuff that they already lost in court, and trying to change the definition, all of that. They're basically trying to stand on that and pretty much reiterating the definition of what they define as an SBR. Pretty much saying, yeah, if you put a pistol brace on it, it'll be an SBR and all of that stuff. And it says a firearm designed and intended to be fired from the shoulder that meets the statutory definition of a short barrel rifle containing NFA, regardlessly of what is used as a stock, must be made and transferred in accordance with the statutory requirements of the NFA. We trust the foregoing has been responsive to your inquiry. Should you have additional questions, please contact your local ATF office. A listing of ATF office phone numbers can be found here. Blank. Regards, FIPB. So yeah, they're basically reiterating what they already have stated, that we already knew, that that they're trying to change the laws and define. Basically saying if you use a pistol brace, it's still pretty much like a stock in their eyes, and you can't use it. But in the wording specifically in this email, they kind of being more definitive and kind of playing word games. They said regardless of what is used as a stock. So they're already saying the pistol brace is a stock, because you get what I'm saying. They put regardlessly of what is used as a stock, like already including anything. They pretty much saying whatever you put behind your gun is a stock, whether it's a tennis ball, a brace, what, a buffer tube. Again, with this arbitrary language that they famous for using, and they're just trying to play word games. Okay. My thing with this is, my take on it is, well, regarding with the ATF and their response and all of that, is bull crap. You already lost in court. The judge has already struck it down, and has also ordered you not to enforce the pistol brace rule. Like, they completely lost outright. And we got a nationwide injunction, as you all know now, that we can use pistol braces. So for them to just respond in this manner, as if they didn't lose in court and there isn't a national injunction and everybody can use braces. Gun stores are selling braces. Places like Palmetto State Armory, you know, Palmetto, they're really strict on selling lowers and braces, and anything that's banned, they will not send it to your state. I know, because I purchased from them. They, in my state that I'm in now, they won't even sell me a lower. As well as, you know, their AKs. Just for example, like if you buy AKP or anything that comes with a brace, Palmetto will take all of that stuff off and say it's sold out. If you know, like when the pistol brace thing was going on, all of that stuff it said sold out for months. Okay. But, so yeah, we all know that they lost, and they're just trying, they're acting like they don't care. And from what I hear is that, yeah, the judge said we can't enforce it, but they're still trying to, like, pretty much federally they can't enforce it or something like that. But I guess within the states, on a state level, they trying to still play little mind games, and I don't know. It's just they trying to play a bunch of confusing mind games. But at the end of the day, what's black and white is black and white. The judge struck it down. Pistol braces are legal. They're not stocks. And you know, trying to change. They don't have the authority, as we all know. They're not a Congress. They can't change laws. They trying to interpret, quote unquote, and rechange what the NFA has already said from years and years and decades ago about the definitions of SBRs and short barrel shotgun and stuff like that. Those already had their definitions in there, and even some of those is bull crap and don't need to be there. But regardlessly, we've already been knowing what that was for generations now. So who is these new people to come and try to redefine something, you know, they're completely outside of the context of their authority. Okay. But the main reason why I wanted to make this video is because I think this whole thing is bull crap. Like when you look at the first part of the email, you know, I think, like, at the end of the day, for them to already know that they lost, and it's been a nice few months. What, it's been like 3, 4, 5 months since the injunction and all that, and we've been having braces back, and we've heard pretty much nothing from them regarding braces, and they've actually been losing a lot of court bait. Like, everything they try to present and take from us, they lost in court. They've lost almost every battle. But it's been a few good months since pistol braces. I think at least between, I don't remember, it's been a while, like 4, 5, 6 months. Pistol braces been back on the menu, and we've been good to go. And we've heard nothing from them. Now all of a sudden, some idiot, yes, I'm calling you an idiot. Whoever sent this email, you're an idiot. Whatever idiot sent them this email, asked them for permission just for them to try to put a response like this and it to get blown out of proportion. I think the whole thing is rigged. Like, like, how dumb can you be to email the ATF of all people and ask permission to use a damn pistol brace? Obviously, pistol braces are being sold. Why would a manufacturer, a FFL, or anybody that sells guns even be selling them again? Because you clearly see when they said that we couldn't have braces, that firearm manufacturers was taking them off the guns, and they was only able to sell. They was only offering them to the consumers for sale without the braces. You get what I'm saying? From AK pistols and all kinds of manufacturers, right? So you already know that. So why would you ask for permission all of a sudden now, like 4, 5, 6 months down the line, when we're free to use pistol braces? Can you use a pistol brace? Hey, Mr. ATF, can I have your permission? Like he your daddy. It just seems crazy to me. And just looking at the wording and how they worded it, dear ATF, I recently, like, they're speaking so proper, like they are a government official. Like, it just seems too perfectly typed up. You get what I'm saying? Like, all the pronunciation and the wording and the way they worded everything, like, just so perfect, like an AI typed it, or, you know, a government official that you know, that a person that works for the government that professionally types for a living and knows how to, you get what I'm saying? Like, what regular person gonna ask the ATF and then word it like that, so proper? Like, dear ATF, I recently purchased a CZ Scorpion, and in considering installing pistol brace, however, I encountered conflicting information. Like, conflicting information. Like, who uses them type of words? Like, you just a regular Joe. Why are you trying to talk? Like, what are you trying to, like, I don't want to use the wrong language and get demonetized or something in the future, but you get what I'm saying? It's like you, like, sucking a pacifier, for lack of a better term. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, you sucking the ATF's pacifier, man. Like, why you speaking like that? Like, you scared to just talk normally? Like, they're gonna give you, yes, you can go ahead and use it because you seem like you're a nice spelling man, but you know, like, how do we know all of this ain't rigged? They already blurred the name out, so we have no proof of that. You know what I'm saying? And this might not be the case, but it's just something I thought about in the back of my mind. Like, how do we know an ATF agent didn't write that just to pretend like they're not an ATF agent and then get this? Because they're not dumb. They know that anybody in a situation like this that contacts the ATF and get them to respond to a personal email like that, that it's going to be blown out of proportion. Like, we're going to hear about it within the gun community. You get what I'm saying? And as we're looking at this video, we're hearing about it. Okay. I'm sure this isn't the only email that they've got. You know what I'm saying? Why this email got to get blown out of proportion right now? I'm pretty sure plenty of people, I've emailed daggone, I don't know if probably the ATF directly, but I've emailed the federal government asking them what's taking my damn suppressor so long. They just said, oh, you gotta wait, you gotta go through the background. Well, duh, I know it has to go through the background. I'm asking you, what is taking so long? It's been past 60 days now, 60 business days. Why is it taking that long? At the end of the day, all they have to do is the ATF, the ATF, they're not the one that gives you permission and all of that to use your suppressor. What it is, when you do the NFA item, you send it to the federal government, a different bureau within the government. I don't even think the ATF is it a part of the government? I don't know, but it goes to the FBI, like a specific branch in the FBI. They handle your background. The same people that handle your federal application when you get a gun, a 4473, all of that. They're the same people. That's not the same people with the ATF. So that person has the stack of paperwork on their desk and gotta write approve and disapprove. So that's the process that you're waiting for. Once they send that paperwork to the ATF that it's been approved, all they gotta do is send it. You're approved. The moment the ATF gets it, all they gotta do is send it to the FFL and dish it out to you and the FFL, and you're good. You're just waiting for the FBI, the 4473 people to approve your form. So it just seems bizarre to me, like all of a sudden we hearing about this pistol brace, and in a weird way like this, like some personal email asking. It just seems too stupid. Like, how dumb can you be to ask something like that? Like, who, you have gun stores that you could have called, hey, I just bought the matter of fact, the same place that you ordered the CZ Scorpion, right? You had to go to an FFL to get that, right? Make it make sense. You had to go to the gun store for one that's a pistol. Regardless of any gun, you had to go to the gun store and get it, right? He said he recently purchased blah blah blah. So I'm assuming, well, not necessarily, because I guess some state could have been private sale, but I'm going to assume 9 times out of 10 you went to a pistol, you went to a FFL or a gun store to get it. So why can't you have asked them there, hey, is pistol braces, do you sell pistol braces? I want to put a pistol brace on here. Is it cool? You get what I'm saying? You could have Googled it. You could have looked on YouTube. Like, it's just stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. It's too perfect. Like, it don't seem right. But let me know your guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole thing, guys. Regardlessly, I'm still rocking my pistol brace. I don't give a damn about the damn ATF and their bullshit. I hope Donald Trump abolishes them and the whole situation with Donald Trump and the new all the things that he's looking forward to do, and new ATF directors and new governors and all that. I hope 2025 be our best year. I hope the ATF gets abolished. Hit like if you want the ATF to get abolished, okay? We need to get them out the game, all right? They just in the way. But yeah, so let me know what you think about this whole pistol brace thing. Do you think it's rigged? Like the ATF had an undercover agent or something, pretend like he was a regular consumer and typed that crazy email? Or somebody really was that dumb and that much of a goofball to ask the ATF of all people. Like, you could have called one of your friends. You could have called the gun store. You don't even have to live there. You could just Google any gun store and call them, hey, is pistol braces legal? If the gun store sells pistol braces, of course they're legal. A gun store is not going to sell a pistol brace if the ATF, the FFLs have to abide by ATF. That's a part of having an FFL. You have to follow ATF regulations in federal, state, all that. You have to follow it to a T. Okay, so if they say no handguns, no pistol braces, no armor piercing rounds, whatever the statutes federally or in state level, they have to abide by it or they'll lose the FFL. So if a whole gun store have them on the wall selling them or online available and you can order it, of course they're legal. So it just seems dumb to me. But let me know in the comments, guys. I'll see you guys in the next edition to the Gunners Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you then. God bless. Peace.